Hey friends, thank you so much for joining me today. I will be sharing with you my first quarter of 2017 planner setup. Stay tuned! You will notice that I did change covers from my Chic Sparrow Buttergum. I turned into my passport cover. This is actually the very first traveler's notebook and I bought it here in the Philippines. I do love my Chic Sparrow, but I'm quite concerned because I used him for a year and as you can see, he's very worn out, very toffee colored now. So he'll be taking a break. Going back to this, I quite like how svelte it is. I'm using 4 inserts still. This has just one elastic, so I'm piggybacking all of those notebooks inside. And I still have these 2 charms here. This is just some beads, I think, or charms that I have worked through some extra elastic that I have. Very plain on the outside, but I quite like it as I've mentioned. So let's see the inserts. As much as I liked the pockets in my deluxe Chic Sparrow, I think I am partial to just the classic look. Anyway, I can always create folders like my first insert here. I made this one very easy and using cheap materials. But in here I keep some of the decorative things like stickers, my market dots, some die cuts here. I can put them here inside this pocket. And for some of the decorative stuff here, I have my stickers and die cuts here. Market dots are very important for me. I keep them just right there. And on the other side, I keep some random loose paper, some of the receipts, and this is just a folded project life card where I keep just some of the page flags, other page flags as well. This is the first notebook inside my EDC, and this is a commonplace book. I keep in here some lists, some quotes, some readings I come across, and ideas, and I color code them using the market dots. That's why I cannot be without my market dots. My second notebook, I have a pocket dotted notebook here, which I use as a bullet journal. I decorated the cover, and this is actually my 5th bullet journal, but my first one for 2017. So it comes with a personal page sheet here and a table of contents, which I've already filled out partially. And in here I have my bullet journal key as well as my color coding. For my future log, I use the Alastair method where I put the dates in here, the activity, and when that has already passed, I just track it through with my mild liner. This is my 27-year at a glance calendar. We're already in April, which starts on a Saturday. This is beside my social media tracker that I update every end of the month. So before I begin every month, I create a spread like this, sort of like a cover page for each month. As you can see, I've covered January, February, and March in here. This is for February. It's something that I go back to every week just to highlight something from that week. Just draw a rough sketch of a picture that I'd like to remember, and then watercolor everything at the end of the month. So I'm using this pretty much the same as I've used it before. I utilize tip-ins particularly for my months. So this is for January. Behind that monthly tip-in is my running to-do list, so that every time I am working on my days, I have my running to-do list visible here. If I want to check out my month, I can just do that. I have my tracker behind my monthly tip-ins, and I use 2 columns per page. I create some weekly recaps before for week 2. I track my meals. I color code everything at the end of the week. Sometimes I put quotes on my marginalias. And then on week 4, I changed my view to a panoramic view. This way I can fit 3 columns here. I was still tracking my meals and my vitamins and my night routine here, and also my water intake, but I wasn't really good at it. So that is for the month of January. Oh, so all of these pages are for January. I can just tuck that in beneath the tip-in, and I would know that all of the pages under this one belongs to January. This is February. Those are my highlights. This is my calendar. I also switched it out to a panoramic view calendar, as well as my to-do list. My tracker, which I failed to update. My projects. February was really tough for me. These are my dailies. I was still tracking my meals, vitamins and whatnot here. I also switched out to circles for color coding using my stencil. I think you already have seen this before, but there you go. February until week 9, I think. When was that? Week 8. Week 8, I just condensed all of my trackers on one side of the spread here, and then just proceeded with my daily rapid logging. So I continued doing that for the month of February. Here is March. My monthly view, my running to-do list, and my daily views for March. Still very bad at updating my trackers. My meal trackers, my rapid logging. And then week 11, I stopped indicating what I ate. So I just went and checked if I ate on time every day, along with my vitamin intake and my night routine. So I've been doing that for the past few weeks, putting some reminders if I need to be reminded of some things every week. I do weekly reviews, so I create spreads like this every week, just basically this one, and then rapid logging whenever when the day comes. So this is April already. Here's my month, my running to-do list, my trackers, weekly habit tracker, notes, daily logging, and there you go. That's it. So I still have to prepare my tracker or my spread for next week. So that's just very easy. I just create a weekly habit tracker for my vitamins, my night routine, and my meals, as well as a space for notes that I want to migrate from my to-do list or what I want to migrate from my previous week. We'll do that later, but basically that's just how easy I set up my weeklies. So that's for April. This notebook, pocket notebook, has lasted me for 4 months now. Quite happy with that. That's my second insert in my bullet journal. Insert, I have here the Verde planner from Aluncina Handbound Books. I don't use this for a particular reason. I journal with this sometimes, practice calligraphy, watercolor, or jot down quotes or gratitude log. But mainly I use this to track my monthly cycles with the calendar that it has up front. But it's got really good quality paper here, and I like having it here. So those are the inserts that I have. A folder and 3 notebooks. That has been my EDC for the past quarter. And my pen of choice is the Unipin Fine Marker 0.2, which I keep here using a binder clip. So there you have it. Just a quick video of my planner update for the first quarter of 2017. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up, consider subscribing, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.